What did I just witness? And they've done it again. 6 Feet Deep from the Warning's new album, Keep Me Fed. Official video, first time reaction, but I should mention I did see the 30-second teaser and nothing else. I managed to avoid everything else. Alright, well, you know what you clicked on, let's get to it. I like that the video starts and there's a warning. And I'll just read it. So on the left it says FEI, which if you look at the thumb below, it says Federal Everything Intelligence. Or FED, I assume means federal. Warning. Please be advised that the following music video by The Warning features exceptionally hard rock music. Viewer discretion is advised due to the powerful sound and high energy content. The Warning is known for their raw, powerful sound and dynamic performances that push the boundaries of rock music. This video contains loud, heavy guitar riffs, thunderous drumming, and passionate vocals that may be overwhelming for some viewers. If you have a sensitivity to loud noises or intense musical experiences, please take the necessary precautions. Prepare for an electrifying and intense auditory experience. You have been warned. Okay, well, this is starting great. I already love it. I appreciate that they're going with the memes, and I'm a bit curious why they didn't mention bass anywhere. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, I should have mentioned, I'm gonna pause a lot, most likely. D-R-E... Oh, Dream. Okay. Right, Dream. Okay, I'm not sure what I expected from a song called 6 Feet Deep. Actually, I had an idea, but it's not this. It's not this. Apologies. Now we're good to go. That was sick. What did I just witness? You know, when I heard the 30-second like teaser, I thought, okay, I kind of get the idea. I got nothing. I did not get a single thing. Okay, now I'm a few days late. I had stuff. So thankfully, the lyrics are already out. Now I did not want to read the lyrics before I listened to it, but because I'm so confused, I'll just read what actually happened. We start here. And is this like an... Why is the guitar chained? I can't tell if this is not an old thing, right? Okay, so here's the logic. I have made something out of this. They are revisiting old memories that still weigh on them. And if that's the logic, then what I initially thought is kind of makes sense, because I thought 6 Feet Deep is burying something that weighs on you. Some... Like an addiction was the first thought that I had, but maybe it's not an addiction. Maybe it's some bad experience from childhood or whenever, that you overcome. And as you overcome that experience, you basically bury it. Then the song starts with, what if I'm selfish, everyone else is, you're not a product of God. Quit telling yourself this. But it's expected because you always come back over and over again. Yes, this is as far as we've gone. I don't want to scroll down because I haven't heard the rest. Okay. Because you always come back over and over again, suggests that they're singing to the thing they're trying to bury, right? Which makes sense. When I say they, I mean the speaker of the song. I'm not talking about the singers and their, real life experiences and feelings. This is about the story in the song. Okay, A Stab in the Dark. They are probably talking about, as I said, something that's happened in the past that they want to bury, that is weighing on them. But Got You Figured Out indicates that now they know. So it's like if you go to therapy and then you understand, oh, all the problems that I'm having are because of this experience that I've had as a child that I need to process so that it will go away. So I've got you figured out is I know what's actually happening. And you're not a product of God. Quit telling yourself this means, if I'm right in this context, that now they know that whatever caused their suffering is just a cause and effect. Something happened, again, presumably in childhood, that's affecting them in a certain way. And now they know this is not just how it is, right? Okay, so an example would be if people think that they're unlovable, they think that this is a quality that they have, then it comes from God, right? That's the metaphor here. But they're not. Now they have figured it out. They have realized that they think they're unlovable because their parents didn't hug them as kids or something like that. And that's where they got the idea that they're unlovable. But it's expected. This is actually seems like very mentally healthy state for the speaker. I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised. The other songs that I have looked into that the Warning have written, they're not quite that. You always come back over and over again. Yeah, that's very much the experience of something from your past haunting you again and again and again. Trauma is digging its grave because it just keeps popping back and back up. But now that the speaker is prepared, the more it shows up and the more the speaker handles it better, the better that trauma gets. Okay, now let's hear that whole thing again, start over, and this time I'll be listening out for the words and I'll be enjoying the music because they were right. Those guitar riffs, the drums, it's hard rock, okay? The shadow of the past. This is exactly what I was hoping this song was going to be when it says 6 Feet Under. I was mostly thinking about addiction, honestly, but this could be addiction as well if it's... Could be an addiction as well, yeah. So good.
What if I'm selfish? Everyone else is. You're not a product of God. Quit telling yourself this, but it's expected. Cause you always come back over and over again. Lost love and art of pretending. Digging your grave, is that what you were intending? Lethal injection, yeah, you always come back over and over. Yeah, what you gonna say when you're choking on my name? Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground. Got you figured out. Can't get any lower now. Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground.
Okay, on second viewing, this definitely looks like it depicts a broken home. That's just the best way I can describe it. Because there's so much that they're showing that you don't need me to go in detail about that. You can see it yourself. And also, before I forget for a third time, she can sing like that? That sounds like a different person. So good. I wanna see it one more time. I understand why they chose this song to have the music video. Because the other ones, at least so far, the other songs of the new ones, they don't have a music video. This is so good at telling the story that the song is also telling, just adding visuals to it, and it makes it so much better. She can sing like that. Oh. That's powerful.
Prodigal son, yeah, I know you felt this. Feeding your pride, put your ego where your mouth is. It's countless how many times you push dream over again, but it's way too late. Nothing left to hate. Such a bitter taste, what a shame. Yeah, what you gonna say when you're choking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got you figured out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground.
Well, they've done it again. They have chosen something as a subject matter of the song, and they have portrayed it so well. Another thing that I noticed about it is, like, for example, the singing is so calm. Yeah, it's rock, but she's not out here shouting and blaming and whatnot. She seems at peace, which is exactly the mindset that you need to overcome things. You can't just give in to the emotions. And also the story that they're telling is heartrending. Really good. Now, musically speaking, I have to pay a bit more attention to that because I'm mostly focusing on what's basically what the story of the song is. But I did notice they added pre-chorus here, and that's the only place in the song where they have it. And if we remember what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to bring us down so that the second chorus can hit harder, which it does because it's a very quiet bit compared to the rest of the song. Very calm. Also, that bit after the first chorus, the instrumentals are fantastic. They were not kidding about the warning in the beginning.
Prodigal son, yeah, I know you felt this.
How calm it is.
Put your ego where your mouth is. It's countless how many times you push dream over again, but it's way too late.
This next bit is the pre-chorus. Notice how it goes low, and then when the chorus comes back up, it should set it up so that it feels stronger. And then I don't know what comes after that. Should be the bridge, which should be very exciting actually.
But it's way too late. Nothing left to hate. Such a bitter taste, what a shame. Yeah, what you gonna?
What is this word? You can't? You can't. And there's the apostrophe, okay.
What you gonna say when you're choking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got you figured out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. We're all seeing black now. Meet your maker and bow down. Ooh, but you pray to your God till you chewed up his pound. So what you gonna say when you're choking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got you figured out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. I'll be seeing you underground.
Excuse me? Groovy kills? Wait, is that an actual thing? Wait, I'm googling that. It is Groovy Chaos Films. Monterey, yeah, that's the one. Oh my god. Good job. Okay. So right up until this point, I was thinking that I don't have any specific details. I just have a feeling, but that feeling is very clear, and it is that this song is exactly what it needed to be. Then this happened, and I don't. This changes things. Okay, the music. Fantastic. This is a beautiful song. The bridge was also very interesting. It was very short, but they did that part where the last line is kind of long and they sang it in an interesting way. Okay, starting from the bridge.
We're all seeing black now. Need your maker and bow down. Ooh, but you pray to your God till you chewed up his pound. So what you gonna say when you're choking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. I'll be seeing you underground.
Great finish. I wonder, that part where all three of them sing, do they do that in the other chorus as well?
Yeah, you always come back over and over. Yeah, what you gonna say when you're choking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure it out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground.
Okay, that's the first one. They didn't do the 6 feet under, like the extra strong one, which makes sense because it wouldn't be extra strong one if they did it the first time. It would just be the normal one. Now let's check the second one, and I think the instrumentals after were different as well.
What you gonna say when you're choking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure it out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. We're all seeing black now. Need your maker.
There was no instrumentals here in between, no instrumental pause. They just immediately went into the next verse, or rather to the bridge. And they also didn't say the 6 feet deep in any special way. So they only did it in the last one, which makes a lot of sense because it's like the, you know, the final nail in the coffin for the exorcism.
Ground. We're all seeing black now. Need your maker and bow down. Ooh, but you pray to your God till you chewed up his pound. So what you gonna say when you're choking on my name?
That riff's so good.
'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure it out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. I'll be seeing you underground.
Okay, now this bit. This bit. I need to unbreak my brain now, somehow. Okay, let's follow logic here, okay? They're dead. That's my logic. Oh, okay, they could be vampires, because vampires have no reflection. But probably they're dead. So what does that mean? That they're overcoming... But how are they overcoming their past traumas if they're already dead? And why are they chained? Is this an unhappy ending? Okay, we take it from the top. We know how it ends. Let's go through the whole thing knowing how it ends. Okay, assuming abusive parents who would call a child selfish, which happens. This really seems like someone who has found peace. This could be a narcissistic parent as well, which checks out with the previous line. You always come back. That also makes sense with a narcissistic parent, especially as we see it assumed that the children actually got famous, right? So a narcissistic parent wanting that spotlight would come back over and over. And this is probably the pretext of what's happening. Okay, but this is just telling me the backstory. This means what? Choking on my name because they said bad things, selfish, blah blah blah, and then the child made it, and now they're overcome with envy and the success of the child, presumably. Okay, what if this means that the speaker is 6 feet deep, and that's why they found peace? And they'll be seeing them underground when the parent also dies. That's dark. Or maybe they're choking on the kid's name because they're gone now, and they can't live off of the cloud and feel high and mighty because, hey, these are my kids, look at the cool things I've made. I'll be seeing you underground. Oh god. This is pretty much what I've been saying so far. It's countless how many times you pushed me over and over again. I'm sure you've heard that a lot. That's when a parent wants to live through the child, so they push them so they can succeed where the parent has failed. It's way too late, nothing left to hate. Such a bitter taste. What a shame. So wait, I guess what's happening in the song then, they're not going back to exercise the memory of the parent. They're going back to haunt the parent. This changes everything. And that's why there's the chains. They chain them to this place because they're haunting this place because that's the thing that they haven't done in their life that they need to, do before they can move on. Or because in life they were chained there by the parent. Right, it kind of feels like your prison. One of the two. You pushed me over again, but it's way too late. Nothing left to hate. Nothing left for the parent to hate, because maybe they hate the child when they don't perform, which is why they push them. Such a bitter taste. What a shame. Oh my god. We're all seeing black now. Now, who is all? That's the good question, because in the video, in the band, there's 3 of them. So is it the 3 of them and the parent? Presumably it doesn't talk about like some random other people. And seeing black would mean what? Okay, we're all seeing black now. Perhaps, again, stab in the dark, perhaps means that they're all at the end of the road. Except for the speaker or speakers, that means they're dead. And for the parent, it means that their life is over, but not literally dead. It's just that they don't have what they needed to feed their narcissistic tendencies. And Meteor Maker and Bow Down, this could also be talking about someone who is going to die, right? But then the song seems to talk about that toxic parent having to make do without the prodigal sons now, as mentioned here. And if they die, then they don't have to survive without. Also, they see, I'll be seeing you underground after they sing this. So the parent is not underground yet. So Meteor Maker and Bow Down to me suggest that you need to meet that, again, proverbial end of the road, or metaphorical. And Bow Down means accept it and adjust. But you pray to your god till you're chewed up and spat out means that you keep holding on to your god being you, I guess, if we're assuming a narcissistic parent, until you're chewed up and spat out. That makes intuitive sense. They just keep believing what they believed and try to hold on to something that they no longer have until it just destroys them. Man, what a song. I love art, and I would definitely call this art where they gave me something and it made perfect sense, and then in the end they show me a few seconds of something that just switches everything, and now the whole thing still makes sense. It just makes sense in a different way. This is This is art. I love this. All right, well, great song. I can't wait for the next one. Okay, I guess my outro would be this was great. It was exactly what I expected, and then it was exactly not what I expected. And a little bit before that, it was still not what I expected. And if that doesn't make any sense to you, then I have relayed exactly what I feel very accurately. All right, so long.